Coming to you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And Joe, what a show we got lined up for tonight.
Oh yes, Mr. D, we've got Barney Green trying to keep his title as the King of the Monsters as he takes on Uncle from Hell. And we've got Gavin Fletcher defending his championship Intercontinental match against David Rivera.
And David Rivera out to prove a point. He says the gloves are off. He is determined to become the IC champion. So tonight we're going to find out how determined he is. Barney Green taking on a former world champion in Uncle from Hell. This is going to be an amazing show, Joe.
Warning. This video is not for minors. The characters used in this e-Federation have all given their consent. This material is make-believe and has been rated M for mature. If video game violence offends you, please click out of this video now. 18 and older only. Proceed with caution. Thank you.
King of the Monsters match. Barney Green taking on Uncle from Hell. And Uncle is a former world champion, Joe.
Yes, absolutely, Mr. D. In some respects, this may be Barney Green's biggest challenge to date.
Oh, it's looking like it. Uncle absolutely taking it to him, pounding him in the spine now. And holy
Absolutely.
shit, Joe.
Yes, holy shit, Uncle from Hell showing that power that he possesses.
Uncle from Hell is all about power and pain. The man is power personified, as he's shown here. The King of the Monsters.
Oh, and
Barney
another
Green.
big move there. A gut-wrench suplex. Uncle from Hell, first minute of this match, has been going to town on Barney Green's back. And there he goes again.
And this is good game plan from Uncle. We all know he likes to use that Samoan drop water slide type move, dropping him down across the back. But you know what? Barney Green, I think, may have got a little bit too confident recently, you know, with his win over Enraged and Aroha, and may have come into this one taking Uncle a little too lightly.
It does seem that way, Mr. D, because Uncle, we haven't seen him around for a little while, and, you know, he came out swinging, you know, and a big, massive scoop slam there. Again, working over that back of Barney Green.
Barney Green, you know, he is proved to be a powerful guy, a strong guy, a resilient guy. I mean, he took a fucking pounding at the hands of Enraged XX, and boom, into that turnbuckle post. You know, Joe, I think this could be Barney Green's deal, you know. Just take a beating until your opponent's worn out, and then kick the shit out of them, you know.
Yeah, that does seem to work for him for the most part.
Man, but Uncle, with a point to prove, he is a former world champion, losing the title to the troll, Robert Rage. You know, Uncle hasn't had much success since then. You know, Barney Green actually eliminated him from the Big Man Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, Uncle really has got a point to prove here that he is still a dominant monster.
Absolutely, and Barney Green has got a sledgehammer in his hand, and Uncle from Hell is also looking for a toy, Mr. D, and he's got a kendo stick.
Kendo! Oh, Barney, right in the guts of Uncle, bang across the back. And there you go, Joe. This is what Barney's all about. Take a pasting and then fuck people up. Oh, man! Right across the arse.
Oh, man. Uncle from Hell returning the favour with that kendo stick.
Boom! And Barney does not give a fuck. Wallet straight in the face with those elbows, the side of the temple. Uncle is going to be feeling that tomorrow.
Absolutely, Barney slowly building momentum here, Mr. D. He's got
it?
him up. Oh, and there's a sidewalk slam on the outside. Hardwood floor, one.
Straight into the
two.
pin. Oh, man. Holy fuck. Barney Green nearly just pinned a former world champion.
Absolutely, Mr. D. But Uncle
Boom.
not stopping again with those headbutts. After a time, that's going to take its toll.
It is, but you know, Uncle, look at him. He knows he's got to try and put him away now. He realises just how much of a monster Barney Green is, and that's to take nothing away from Uncle. The man, like I said, his power personified. But Barney Green, man, he can take a pounding.
Yes, he can, and keeps coming back for more. That's the amazing thing about Barney Green, man. Doesn't seem, no matter what people do to him, you know, that choke slam on the steel steps, Mr. D, who's the best? I mean, that was, you know, the fact that he came back.
Here we go, Joe, here we go.
Oh, that
Boom.
torture rack into that backbreaker. That's a big move and a big man.
I reckon he's kicking
One.
out, I reckon.
Two.
There you go. So what I reckon, Joe, it's going to take a fuckload more than a fucking backbreaker to take out Barney Green.
You would think so, Mr. D. And again, Uncle from Hell. Ah, straight into that turnbuckle post there.
Boom, and he's out again, working over that back the whole way through, and Uncle.
One.
Oh, man.
Two.
Is he desperate to get this pin now or what? I mean, he's close. You know, Barney's almost there for the 3, but it's the resilience of this man.
Oh, he's
Here
got
we
him
go,
up.
Uncle. Bam!
Oh, that's a big move,
Fuck.
man. Again on that back.
But is it going to do it? He's took too much time going
One.
down for that cover.
Two.
Oh,
Man, that wasn't even close to a 3 count.
nah. And you know what, Joe? Normally, I would go, that's it. It's done, but this is Barney Green, man. He
Uncle.
don't go down to the regular moves.
Absolutely, Uncle with a steel chair now in the ring, and Barney's getting in there with him.
Oh,
Short jab there.
No way! No way, Joe!
Oh, oh, that was sick!
Fuck!
That fisherman DDT on that steel chair. 1, 2.
Oh, man!
Man,
Holy mother!
and Uncle's
of
getting
all
up.
shits.
Man,
Cradle DDT on that steel chair, and Uncle is out. We have got a monster mash on our hands right now.
absolutely. Man, I can't believe Uncle kicked out of that. That was crazy. But then, as you stated, Mr. D, he is a former champion, and that does mean something. Barney Green.
Ah!
He just busted him open, Mr. D.
On the back of the head, somehow. Fuck knows. But it was dirty, and he's bleeding, and he is wailing away with that steel chair across the body of Uncle from Hell.
Going for the
Into
cover. 1, 2, 3.
Ah! Man,
What? No, that
these
was
guys.
that was a close 3 count, Mr. D.
It was, but what the fuck is it gonna take? Boom, Uncle, unloading. And he
Again,
reckons
is this a
that's
desperate?
enough.
Is this desperation too?
Oh, my Uncle looking tired now, Joe. He's
Yeah.
really put everything he's got into this. But look at Barney.
Barney avoided
He
that
don't
kick.
give a fuck.
It's got him up again. Bang! And there's that DDT again, Mr. D. That has to be it, surely.
Centre of the ring, Barney. What are you doing? Come on.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
He's done it.
Man,
Barney
that is
Green.
that's impressive, man. He just pinned a former world champion, Mr. D.
He did, and he fucking went through hell to do it. Uncle from Hell absolutely took it to Barney Green, especially in the early goings of that match. This was a real monster mash between two of the most powerful guys we've got. And holy shit, Joe, Barney Green once again proving he is king of the monsters.
Absolutely, and proved it again in convincing style. You know, if this was a closer called match, you know, I mean, it looked like Uncle was going to beat Barney at some points, but you know, ultimately Barney got the victory, and that's the important thing.
Well, I've seen it all from Barney Green now. He's beat Enraged XX. That alone makes you a fucking top level guy, you know. And he's just beat Uncle from Hell, former world champion, the same man that Robert Rage beat to become champion. So Barney Green, man, where is this guy gonna stop?
I don't know. You know, like I said after Enraged, who could possibly come close? And their Uncle obviously as well. You know, who's next for Barney Green?
YTWE 18+, you better listen up and especially what I have to say. Now apparently my match with Gavin was basically put on hold for right now, and I was supposed to have the YTWE 18+ Intercontinental Championship matchup that I rightfully deserved, but apparently with the situation backstage, so it appears Gavin doesn't seem to be looking to be facing me at this moment. So it seems like someone's a little bit too afraid to actually put up the YTWE 18+ Intercontinental Championship against myself. Well, the fact is, the reason why that I do have this, and I feel like I am the rightfully owned #1 contender, the official #1 contender, and the only #1 contender for the YTWE 18+ Intercontinental Championship. And I hate that this thing that you have been Intercontinental Champion before me. I have been here longer than you, so I will be able to take you out and win that YTWE 18+ Intercontinental Championship, even if it's the last thing that I do. So the gloves are coming off, and for the first time, you will see a new change in the Instant Classic, and I'm not somebody you just push over to the side and you forget about. And I will be forever remembered right here in a YTWE 18+. Until then, and only then, YTWE 18+, Gavin Knots, watch me move.
David Rivera. David fucking Rivera. All I hear is that name being mentioned around this godforsaken company, the YTWE 18+. I was wondering who this kid is. Then I realised who this kid is only last week. That I was actually going to take him on to defend my IC Championship against him. But that match never happened, did it, David? No, it didn't. Did it, David? Because I'm pointing the finger at you, what happened to me last week. I got detained at an airport because they turned around and said to me, they had an anonymous tip-off that I had no work visa to be here in the United States of America. Thankfully, 1 week later, I'd proven my innocence. And thankfully, the YTWE 18+ management didn't vacate that championship and give it to you because I had no-showed at a show. Now here's the thing is, David. The reason why I'm pointing my fingers at you, because you was hoping to get the IC Championship away from me after what happened at the airport. But it backfired on you, because solid reason is that match of me against you at the IC Championship will happen very, very soon. Now here's the thing is, I may be released today, but I'm announcing now, watch your back, because the management of the YTWE 18+ turned around and said to me, I will challenge you anytime that I want, where I want, when I want. So watch your back, because it could be today, could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be in the pay-per-view, end of the day. Watch your back. Sonny Jim, because Gavin Fletcher is back in town.
David Rivera versus Gavin Fletcher. This is the Intercontinental title match.
Now, we should have seen this last week, but David Rivera, being the cunning, sneaky little bastard he is, decided to grass Gavin up to the authorities at the airport, saying he didn't have a working visa. But obviously, we got that sorted. Gavin's got his visa. You know, I don't know. Oh, nice drop kick from David. But I don't know what he was trying to achieve there, other than to piss Gavin off.
Maybe it's more of a psychological thing, Mr. D. You know, maybe that exactly as you said it. Maybe David is just trying to piss Gavin off, so then therefore Gavin is not on his game.
Maybe that. It did, you know, delay this IC title match. And, you know, I wasn't going to give it to him, given what he'd done to Gavin. But, oh, nice. Signs of Doug Williams right there.
Yes, beautiful. European uppercut from that second rope. And now Gavin, half a surfboard, but jumping up and driving both knees into the mat.
Very well done. Very good wrestler, Gavin Fletcher. You know, really what the IC title. And look at that! Bam!
Again, David with that unhuman-like strength that he possesses.
Man, the guy, I swear, I gave him a piss test because I was convinced the guy was juicing. But I'm telling ya, they come back, you know, he's fine.
Some people are just born with natural strength, Mr. D. You know, some people are. So maybe he's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you look at David, you listen to David, and you wouldn't think much of him. But when he can pick a guy like Gavin Fletcher up in a move like that, it shows you how much strength is really there. Nice counter by David.
Absolutely, David has got Gavin up. What's he gonna try? He's got him up. Oh, nice spinning belly to back suplex there. That's a lovely move.
And that was a beautiful spin on that. And again, Joe, a lot of lifting moves, a lot of suplex style moves comes down to manipulating the hips. Get your hips under the other guy, pop him. And the spin on that gave it extra momentum. But Gavin Fletcher right now fighting back. David Rivera though, showing why he is a contender for the IC title. I thought he was going to hook that on.
So did I, but I think David knows that it's going to take more than a Northern Light suplex to put Gavin away.
In the kidneys.
Bit of a dirty move there, Mr. D.
And we got a new look from Gavin Fletcher. You know, and I've got to say, Joe, I kind of like that look.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, it works.
So here we go. David, driving his head down into that knee.
That's a dirty
here we
move.
go.
1, 2.
Not enough.
Too soon. David Rivera was just testing Gavin there, Mr. D.
Yeah, just getting a measure, you know, of how far he's got to go. Oh, nice dodge from Gavin. And he's, man, David Rivera.
Back and forth,
so
Mr. D.
fast.
Yeah, he's very fast. He doesn't utilise his speed often enough for me though, Mr. D.
I don't think so, but no way!
Off of that top rope, a big DDT there. And he's going for the cover. 1, 2.
Fuck.
That's a dirty
corner of the
move.
ring, Joe. And you and I both know, well, me more than you, but in the corner of that ring, there is less give than in the centre. And that is really going to hurt that DDT. That is a smart move.
Nice.
David.
Sit down slam there. Otherwise known as a Michinoku driver. Doesn't go for the cover though.
Rivera could be running out of gas. You know. Boom. Another big move. David Rivera has just been non-stop and he has been overexerting himself a little bit with these big moves. One, two. Oh.
It's going to take, you know, either his pendulum DDT or the instant classic. That's what it's going to take to put Gavin Fletcher away here tonight.
And he has been working over the skull of Gavin Fletcher, putting a dent right into that cranium with those elbows, driving him with that DDT. You know, Rivera again, look, slippery little bastard, over the back. And here we go. Joe, again.
Man, if David keeps this offense up, he's going to beat Gavin Fletcher.
Yes, if he don't blow himself up first. You know, he is looking. Pendulum!
Absolutely, that pendulum. And there you go, look. David Rivera is spent, Mr. D.
Exactly. Every last ounce of energy.
Having to crawl to get on across. 1, 2.
Oh! Fletcher's up.
Still in this one.
Gets that shoulder up. Barely.
But he's still in it, Mr. D. He's still got life left in his body.
I mean, David Rivera really did come in here and take Gavin Fletcher off his game. Gavin never kicking out all day long.
2. Yeah.
You're going to need to do something bigger and badder than that, Gavin Fletcher.
Absolutely.
To put this sneaky little bastard away.
And again, you know, David taking advantage of Gavin's back being turned there with that backbreaker.
But those legs of Gavin clearly got a lot of strength in them, and they're hard for a small guy like David to control. Here we go. Fujiwara snapping him back. Is he going to break it?
Man,
is he going to tap?
That's hard to watch, man. He could have dislocated his shoulder right there.
He could have pulled it right out. But David, found his way out. Here we go, he's up.
Oh, there's that suplex into the knee. One of his signature moves, Mr. D. He's going for the cover.
Big fucking move.
1, 2.
Oh, man. So close.
And David.
So close.
David's still in this one as well, Mr. D.
And you know what, Joe? I think.
Oh.
David.
Hang on.
Here we go. Boom. I've seen him pin them with this.
1.
Pin people with it.
2. 3.
He's done it. Gavin Fletcher picking up the win in his first IC title defence. And you know what, Joe? I've got to say, I think David Rivera pretty much beat himself by overexerting himself.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, Mr. D. You know, David definitely didn't pace himself in that match. He went out there and tried to end the match quickly, but obviously Gavin, you know, let David punch himself out, and Gavin took advantage.
Well, Gavin is no walk in the park. He is the Intercontinental Champion, and that means something right here in the YTWE.
Absolutely. If Gavin Fletcher beat Boston Fan, yeah, Boston Fan is, it's not just a statement, it's a fact. Boston Fan is the greatest IC champion the YTWE has ever seen. It's a fact.
Exactly. And Gavin Fletcher beating Boston Fan like that makes him a top grade player. And I'm telling you right now, David Rivera, you need to go away, have a think about your game plan, because I'm telling you, man, you could do it. You just need to focus. And there he is, Joe, our IC champion, Gavin Fletcher.
Absolutely proud IC champ, and proud to have him here in the YTWE.